What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Brad. This week I'm bringing you a sleep and stress info video and how to hack it, how you can improve your sleep and reduce your stress. So let's get started. First, you want to establish what is a normal bedtime for you. Let's say arbitrarily it's 10 p.m. on a regular weeknight. Your first goal should be to try to make it 1 hour earlier and do that consistently. At least try that for 1 week consistently. Can you go to bed at 9 instead of 10 every night? Unfortunately, you may have to make a few sacrifices here. You may have to watch a little less Netflix or Hulu. But see what you can do, because it would be an interesting experiment to see, does that 1 hour of earlier bedtime equate to more energy through the day? Does it equate to better sleep through the night? See what kind of patterns develop from that. Try it out and see how that works. Second one, are you using gadgets or do you watch TV to try to fall asleep, or just before you fall asleep? Try reading a real book. I apologize, there is a thunderstorm right now. Try reading a real book, because laying on your back and holding it over your face is actually quite tiring on your arms and shoulders, you'll notice. Some people may say that, oh, well, I sit upright in bed when I read. Well, that's okay, but we are trying to segue you into a supine, a lying down position. So we should try to get into that position first and then see if you can hold the book over you. The other thing is, by not using gadgets like a tablet or a phone, you're going to cut down on the amount of blue light exposure you have on your eyes. There are multiple studies out that blue light affects your sleep patterns in a negative way, i.e. you can't fall asleep easily, or you don't stay asleep. So let's try and eliminate the blue light from the gadgets or watching TV and try reading a book instead and see if that helps you. Third thing, are you up peeing a lot? Well, we can try to stop your fluid intake 2 hours before your bedtime. So if we've moved your bed from 10 to 9, we would stop drinking fluids at around 7. Or just make sure they're very small, like 4 to 6 ounce small glasses of fluid. Are you a caffeine junkie? I am. So bear in mind, caffeine is found not only in coffee, everyone knows that, it's also found in tea, just to a smaller degree, and also chocolate. I happen to be a big fan of dark chocolate, so I'll eat my 2 squares every couple of days. But that is additional caffeine into my system that I have to just be aware of. Everybody's body breaks down caffeine at a different rate. So you don't, without having to know what that is or do any sciencey experiments, generally if you stop taking in caffeine by 2 p.m., your body should have enough time to break that down properly so that it won't keep you awake at night and you can fall asleep easier. All right, so last coffee, tea, or chocolate, 2 p.m. You could try switching to decaf as well. Hey, you want to hear a joke? Decaf coffee. Okay, let me flip to this side. Do you have trouble falling asleep in the first place? Let's try creating a pre-sleep ritual. You can play nature sounds. You can take a warm bath or a shower. Light yoga, Pilates, stretching. Some of these may help to relax you. Warm socks. I know it sounds crazy, right? But a warm, snug pair of socks on your feet so your feet are not getting cold might just contribute to the overall feeling of comfort that helps you fall asleep. Hey, it may be stupid, but if it works for you, great, use it. Mindful breathing. There's lots of free apps right now on the Play Store that talk you through light meditation and mindful breathing. They won't cost you anything. You can try those out for a week and see how that goes. I'd love for you to start any one of these things for 2 weeks in a row, but let's do baby steps. Let's try 1 week and see if you can create the habit first, because you only want to change like one thing at a time. I'm not saying do all of these in 1 week. First of all, you'd never be able to track any changes. Second of all, it's just plain overwhelming. We don't need to go there. Another thing is scented oils or scented candles. But let's think about fire safety. Maybe we don't want to leave those candles on all night. So have them lit for a half hour to an hour and then cover them up. Make sure they're fully out, yes? Scented oils. Okay, so number 6. Tomorrow's issues. Are they worrying you? Are you stressing out about things that you've got to do tomorrow? Projects for work. Okay, so if it's something like work related, try just making a list of what it is. Check off anything that is already done. And what isn't done, write a loose outline, a plan of attack on how to deal with that tomorrow. Just a couple bullet points so that when you wake up next morning and you're probably groggy and foggy, you can expand on those bullet points because you'll have that written list, yeah? You can reference that and see how you can expand on that and go about attacking whatever that project is. Are your dishes or clothes piling up in the back of your mind? Like, you may not notice this stuff, but sometimes there's dishes that were left in the sink and it kind of makes for like mental clutter for you. Or there's clothes that are, washed and dried, but they're not put away into drawers. Take 5 minutes now and just put that stuff into the drawers now, or put the dishes in the dishwasher, or just take a few minutes to wash them even. Because if that's a couple less things that are not on your plate you don't have to worry about tomorrow, you'll probably sleep a little more soundly, that there's less things contributing to your overall stress. So put that away. All right, so we're reducing mental distractions. Last thing is, do you think a lot in bed? Are you like constantly awake thinking about all sorts of things? Not necessarily work-related stuff, but just thinking a lot, like you're always in your head. Try to refocus your thoughts onto something positive, like an amazing trip that you took in college, or if you're married, where did you go on your honeymoon? What did you see? Like, think about some of the things you've seen, where you've traveled, something like that, and that might help you drift off to sleep a little easier. Guys, these are just a few ideas you could try. I hope this has been helpful, and you can find one thing on here that you could maybe implement this week and see how that works for you. I'd love to hear in the comments what is helping you. Or if you have any other ideas, feel free to contribute so everyone can benefit. Guys, I'm Coach Brad. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great week.